Hello traders, this is a DAX recap video for Wednesday, February the 20th, and as you know, today is the day that we have an FOMC meeting minutes scheduled to be released at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So as said in the morning notes, and this is the chart that was posted on my site before the open, alongside the morning notes, we had an up move and then a range, so it was a consolidation, and usually this is a preparation for another up move. So we have this up move and consolidation, and usually these kind of ranges, these kinds of rectangles is just a consolidation pattern. Market is going hard to the upside, make a breakout above some resistance. Now that resistance acts as support, market bounces a bit and then it may makes its way to the upside. It is usually a continuation type pattern. And also I said that main zones of interest today of course are range bottom and range top, to be concentrated more on the edges of the zone while the price is in the range, and that as always we could get a false break also. So let's go to the charts and observe what happened. And also Fresenius and Fresenius Medical Care was announcing its earnings today on DAX. But where were the opportunities for today? So this was the pre-market range, basically in the middle of this larger range. And as soon as market opened, they basically opened from this minor zone. And now this minor zone is in the middle of the range. So if you have skipped that long from the open, well, you know, nothing to be really angry or whatever, because as said, we should really focus on the edges of the zone. And although this can be perceived as support, this is a minor zone, and you could jump in, of course, when you saw this move, and especially above the pre-market high. But school book trade was inside the range, just from here. But as said, this is a minor zone, and it is, you know, a trader's discretionary. Is it going to take this zone or not? And when you see good momentum to the upside, that usually means that if you are going to fade the zone, so this is the range top, but you see how strong move open right from the open. And since you don't know where this is going to end, but at the same time you're expecting a reaction there, it is usually wise to move your order to the back end of the zone. And even if you had an order right here on 11,390 like me, you would probably be stopped, because they poked above the zone for 25 points. And usually those false breaks are like 10 to 20 points, but you know, it is not a rule written in the stone. It could be less than 10 points, it could be more than 20 points, and in this case it was 25 points. And later, when they gone back inside, now here in this time here, when the market is looking like this, now you have to judge, is this now a false breakout and the market then could even go to the back end of the zone, or this is really a good move to the upside, and the buyers who didn't catch that are now trying to go in on a pullback. And now you could use a fib retracement just of the RTH move. So don't pull it from here, just on this move, because this here is the market opening, this here is the 9 a.m. So you could draw yourself a fib retracement out of this move, and now you observe that they are stopped and trying to go lower, but they can't. Below 61.8 fib retracement, and this now has nothing to do with zones. It has everything to do with the move, with the context, with the retracement, and you could try along. Here I also showed that one on Twitter, but after this here, after this move, and they rejected the price again with the lower high. Now it is starting to be obvious that this first attempt is a false break. But again, then you could also short it again now with your stop just above this here, above this lower high, because you know what, if this is a false break, then this is the highest as they would go. So you could just put your stop like here. So if you are shorting there, again your target is next zone. Same as if you were caught this move from here. It is a good move, but we are expecting a reaction here, and your exit is right there in the middle of the zone, or later when you see that there is no move higher, then you are closing it. So either here or anywhere inside the zone. And same goes for this short. After you observe this price, and price made a lower high regarding to this high, your stop is here, your entry is anywhere in the zone, maybe in the bottom of the zone, and you're targeting just a move back into the zone. And look that they have just tested the initial launching point of the open. So market open is here. This is market opening at the low end of this minor zone, and after the move that was a false break, they just retested the same entry and slowly grind its way to the upside. And you know, when this was the first try to go and to make a break, and it failed, it was a false break. That means they could maybe go to the other side of the range, but there are no any guarantees that that has to be done. They could also just go to this and, you know, balance here waiting for the FOMC. Instead we got this. So whenever we have like FOMC meeting minutes, FOMC statement, or whatever news that is coming fairly late for DAX, because DAX regular trading hours is already over. Now it's 6 and regular trading hours was over half an hour ago. So from 5:30 to 8 p.m. there are plenty of time that you know, Americans are the ones that have to push to one side, and they got pretty dovish comments from Fed Chair Powell in the previous FOMC meetings and statements and so on, so they could you know, front run that possible dovish meeting minutes. You don't know what is going to be. And the best trading hours in DAX we could get right after the open, where there are some movement, and after that we could just get a range, but this time we got this. So there was our opportunities. Nothing of this was really easy to catch. This here was a school book trade, but they got with a twist today, because they got a poke slightly higher than usual, and probably stopped everybody that wanted to short here. But then again, if you are stopped, either you're going to try long here, or you're going to get inside that short again after this. And that was it about today's opportunities. Let's go on the 4-hour chart now, and they are, as we can see now, above this high. They made some breakout. If this is a sustainable thing, then they could move higher to this area around 600 here, or on daily chart that area from 4-hour chart is like here, and we have on the daily chart this bigger zone. You see that there was a support in August 2017, then in March of last year, then in this is also March and April last year, then here on the September of last year, then it was a resistance on October, resistance on November, and so on. So plenty of stuff was going on here, but this zone here is pretty wide. This zone is on the daily chart. This is like 200 point wide zone, so this is going to be there are going to be many day trading zones here inside this field. And again, if they are going above this, then there could next fib retracement could be a target in case of a proper breakout. In case that they are just poking around here and go swiftly below, then there could be an open road for the downside. So we don't know yet that yet. It is just important for us to be ready to take whatever is in line with the bigger movements. Either there's going to be shorts or long, we don't care really. All the day trader is care about is how to make his 30, 40, 50 or more points per day and nothing else. If you have any questions, doubts about where and when to enter the zone, I can only point you to my blog page of my site. It is here at trading.com. Under the blog you have this video, support and resistance zones, when and where to enter. It is also on my YouTube channel, and if you want to know more about me, there is an interview also. And this is it for today. Tomorrow you will get another updated chart with the support and resistance zones and the morning notes as PDF files on my site. Thanks for watching. I wish you good trading and good day.